I'm a disabled mum of 4. I wasn't always disabled. I was fit, well and healthy until I was 26. And literally, overnight, I went from a healthy woman with 3 children, businesses, part-time jobs. I was genuinely a workaholic. I had fingers in so many pies, it was unbelievable. Eggs in every basket you could think of. And I never thought it would happen to me, but it did. And it can happen to anyone. As this post that I'm going to show you shortly says. This is a reshare, and I love this lady because she tackles it brilliantly. So I'm going to use her clip to add on to the end of this. And obviously I've already done a big rant on this topic, so I'm not going to do another one because I'm not going to waste my time on people like this. They're not worthy of my time. They're not worthy of your time. People may say they're just having an opinion and a different voice. However, they are projecting that opinion and using their platform to spread it, which can then generate hate amongst the wider population. And when everybody is on a teetering edge, as they are at the minute, with everything that's going on globally in the world, all it takes is the slightest pin drop for chaos to break, as we saw in Liverpool last night. People with a large platform need to take some responsibility. They need to realise that they can't be using their platform to spread messages of hate, messages that hurt the most vulnerable sector of society. What's going on? How do they have these huge followings? I just don't understand it, to be honest with you. I really don't understand why so many people follow people who project these views out there, who project such hatred into the world. Now, when you have a child, a lot of genetic conditions don't even show in the genetic testing. You don't know a lot of the time that your child's going to be disabled, and you don't know what's going to happen throughout your child's life. But I've already gone into this in my Kerry Essex vlog, so I'm not going to go off on one again because, honestly, I'll be here all day. But I do think that this needs challenging and looking at because it's happening on a wider scale. Across the board now. Why all of a sudden are so many people coming out and attacking the disabled community? And we all know what's happened in the past when people have had these thoughts and how negatively that's impacted society and how that's impacted the vulnerable sector in the past. And we cannot allow that to happen again. And we can see this building of speed. We can see it taking momentum and we can see it spreading through social media. And that is why so many people are speaking out about this. I'm speaking out about it as a disabled mother and the mother of disabled children who are diagnosed with autism. And how can you sit there and feel that you have a right to say who should live and die? Because you don't. You're just projecting your hatred out there in the world and projecting such a powerful message of hate out there in the world. That is dangerous. Come on now, guys. When I became disabled, I lost absolutely everything. And I mean everything. I couldn't even look after my own kids. My mum and dad had to step in and take over for me. And until you've been in that situation where you can't even hug your children, honestly, you have no right to judge. Because when my parents brought me into this world, they obviously presumed I was going to be healthy. They didn't know that in 26 years' time, I was going to end up seriously ill and require round-the-clock care. They didn't know that. How could they preempt that? You can't. And if you're unwilling to take that risk as a parent, then you don't deserve to be a parent, in my opinion, but I covered that in my Kerry Essex vlog. But advocating for the eradication of an entire sector of people just because you can't handle the fact that there are disabled people in this world and you think you are far more superior is absolutely abhorrent, and I honestly can't believe this platform is allowing it. What? I had them take down a vlog the other day and give me a sanction when I was talking about whether it was easy or hard to home educate. There was nothing in that. They should have been sanctioned. So how on earth are these vlogs being allowed to be on here and not being taken down? That's what I want to know.
I am lost.